Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're drinking Old Kirk and their Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
All right. Old Kirk Kentucky Straight Bourbon. This is a beautiful single barrel donated by our buddy Andy, whose last name we can't tell you because of what he does for a living.
Thank
So,
you, Andy.
thank you,
Thank
Andy.
you, Andy.
Appreciate it. This is 129 proof, so I know Sarah will like that. There
Ooh.
is 6 years, 9 months. It is out of bottle number 12 at 124 from barrel 6818. It is from the A P Hotaling Company, they did distill. It's distilled in Bardstown by a place called Willett, but they couldn't sell it under their name, so they basically more or less auctioned off the barrels of the highest bidder, and these guys ended up taking it. So best brands is, I guess, they brought it into Tennessee, but A P Hotaling, who owns some companies that they have in Old Potrero, so I'll tell you the history of them when we go to Old Potrero and stuff. But they also control brands like, Nika, Cavalon, some really important brands, and several Scotch distilleries, and they make some other stuff that we really like. All right, so the mash bill on this is 70% corn, 15% barley, and 13% rye. So they say this is supposedly very close to a Willett Purple Top, which is, very expensive. So I looked it up online. There's not a whole lot of information besides this I can find. These retail for about $100, but are going for $400 or $500 in most stores because they're just jacking the crap out of the price of these.
Yeah.
So we really want to thank Andy for giving us this amazing bottle. So, yes, let's see what we think of it and see if it's of the par of a Willett Purple Top.
Well, considering I've never had Willett Purple Top.
I don't know that I don't have that as a frame of reference. I know I've had a couple of different Willets.
Yeah.
It's Stellar Bourbon that they're the family estate ones that are hard to come by. I know one time Dr. Ken brought a couple of them over here. I don't know if you guys were here that night or not.
I think I would remember that.
2 years ago. They were amazing.
Smells like bourbon.
It does. There's no fault. There's nothing, kind of out there. It's
But
high proof.
I was just going to mention that. Go ahead.
The alcohol vapors are very, very present. It's not. We've come across several single barrels that are very, very high proof, but don't smell it. This smells like it's going to be pretty high proof. Are you going to tell me something like 130?
Yeah, 129.
Okay.
Well, and see, I don't know, maybe my nose is just acclimated to it. I don't get that.
No.
I do get there's vapor. I get that vapor smell, that alcohol smell, but it's not burning to my nose when I sniff it. So it doesn't come off to me as, whoo, that's really high proof off the alcohol vapors.
Okay. Oh, so much caramel, brown sugar, toffee, caramel char.
Yeah.
Nice oak, antique shop, horsehair.
A little bit of leather.
I was going to say, I'm getting more like leather barnyard into kind of the dusty corn.
Old wood.
Uh-huh.
It's got like this cherry and like a white peach and a pear behind it.
We're on the same lines here, Matt. We're thinking the same things.
Smells so good.
It really does smell very good.
This is what bourbon's supposed to smell like. It really is good bourbon.
Was there a year on that?
6 years, 9 months.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say it smells like an older bourbon. And it doesn't have that thin, it smells like it's going to be rich and viscous.
That's my guess. Let's find out. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's the proof right there in the front of the palate.
Ooh.
And it's still going. But it's not burny as far as the alcohol goes. It's actually very rounded in the mouth, on the mouthfeel.
Did you get the same mouthfeel as you got on the nose?
I did.
Oh, see, I got char.
Yeah.
And I got almost like a smokiness as the first approach, which I didn't get on the nose at all.
Okay.
And then some of the sweetness started coming in mid palate.
Okay, a little ashy. I can get that. Very much the leather and old wood, almost like there was a fire in the barn and the wood's still there and it's been a while.
Yeah. I was thinking worn leather that has had a new sheen, a new
work it over
coat of varnish put on.
Yeah, it's got a lot of char to it. My guess is it's probably a heavy char. I don't know what the char level is. It didn't say. But yeah, it's like you said, lots of burnt caramel, toffees, a lot of oak.
Brown sugar, your vanilla, and I get that cherry still.
Yeah, lots of cherry. So yeah, a lot of mint, a lot of black pepper, especially in the finish. Tons of black pepper, that worn leather.
This is not on the sweeter ends of bourbon.
No.
This is on the darker, leathery, smoky, like we said, char kind of end of bourbon.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too.
I like it a lot.
It's deeper, it's darker, it's dense.
It's got that rich, viscous mouthfeel that I was hoping for, that I smelled on the nose.
Yeah.
It's pretty fabulous. Hopefully they will release something like this again, but it was only released in Tennessee, unfortunately.
Ew.
So,
well, and it was probably selected from a number of barrels that were auctioned off. So
yeah,
it was probably a once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it though. It's really good. Thank you, Andy.
This is $100 bourbon.
Oh, absolutely.
Retail.
Yeah.
I could say that this is worthy of a price tag somewhere in that range. Is it a $400 bourbon?
No.
Okay. I didn't. My answer was no, but I wanted to see what your answers were.
I don't think so. I mean, I have a hard time saying any bourbon's going to be $400.
I was about to say the same thing. It's very hard for me to say that a bourbon should be $400. $100. There's plenty of great bourbons out there that deserve the price tag of $100. $400 for bourbon?
No. But yeah, the secondary is insane on these. So, like I said, a lot of retailers, I found them for like $400 or $500 retail at a lot of places. The only place I found it for $100 was Total Wine. Everywhere else was out of control.
Wow.
So I was like, that's nice. So God knows what it was. I'm certain secondaries are probably going for $1,000 or something.
Absurd. Oh, I'm sure.
So,
it's ridiculous.
Typical secondary. Oh, well. At least bourbon's good.
I think it's about time we start calling it like third and fourth dairy.
Yeah,
secondary is the first level, and then it goes even higher.
Secondary would be the distributor,
right?
Yeah, you didn't have to go to the retail store. That's already third. So really, we're talking fourth and fifth at this point.
Yeah, technically true.
I agree. But yeah, it's a great bourbon. I like it a lot. I want to pay $400 for it.
No, thanks, Andy. We appreciate it. It is delicious.
Thanks,
very
Andy.
much so. Thank you, Andy. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And be sure to check us out live on Monday nights. Till next time.
Keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers. Are you ready? Sorry. I just kind of started before you started cooking.